Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 8. 2 months in of this weight loss journey, and it basically this time represents a very strange time in all of our lives. But the fact is that because I've been putting this on here weekly, it has kept me on track in the sense that it's keeping me motivated to press on. This is probably the longest diet, exercise, weight loss journey that I've ever taken in my entire life. So thank you for being a part of that. Now, for this 2 month thing, I said I was going to start a exercise program, but you have to understand that my situation at home, as far as doing exercise, is very unconventional. The reason why it's unconventional is because I have to start out my exercise at about 1:20 in the morning. And the reason why I have to do that is because that little bugger and her big duck right there. You see, she doesn't go to sleep at normal time. She fights it, she waits it out, and now she's finally going to sleep, and therefore it's exercise time. Now, some people would ask, why don't you do this in the morning? To be honest, I'm kind of groggy in the morning. I feel pretty miserable in the morning for the most part. Very tired. Basically, also part of the reason why I'm losing weight is I'm tired a lot. I feel tired all the time. So actually, given the fact that there's, I've been tending to stay up later than I probably should, but at 1 a.m., 1:20 a.m. is about peak alertness for me, which is probably not a good or healthy thing. It also has been hurting in terms of snacking and getting late night cravings. I know, a couple people have mentioned, and I know in diets they say to not eat after a certain period of time, like 7 p.m., 9 p.m., which is easy if you go to bed at, say, 10 or 11 p.m. But when you go to bed like me at 2, sometimes 3 in the morning, you get that late night craving. You want something. And I have eaten at times. Sometimes I eat a later night snack. Probably not a good thing for my weight loss, but we're going to get into exercise, and we're going to start a new program today. So let's check it out. So if you were a fan of wrestling in the late 90s, as I was, and I'm not ashamed to admit I still am today, you know the name Diamond Dallas Page, the master of the Diamond Cutter. See, well before Randy Orton and the RKO, the Diamond Cutter was arguably one of the best moves in wrestling, and DDP has since started DDP Yoga. Now, my wife bought this for me when, I think it was a couple years ago, and she had bought this for me, and it made a nice bookshelf ornament for years. For years. It just sat there. I didn't even open it. I didn't do anything with it, and even met DDP. I ended up meeting DDP and talked with him about it. Talked with the man himself about it. He was at a Steel City Con a year or two ago, and we talked about it, and he was saying all the people that he helped with it, Jake the Snake Roberts and Scott Hall and a few other people, and to try it out. Well, I have not tried it out until this week. This week I started DDP Yoga, and similar to running and jogging and walking and basically any exercise that I do, I feel like a bit of a fraud doing it. I feel like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and it also proves to me how horribly out of shape I am. So, we're going to try this on camera, and you're going to see me slowly die from doing DDP Yoga. DDP is almost 60 years old, and through a DVD disc, he's going to kick my ass for the next few minutes. So, hope you all enjoy that. But we're going to get that going, and we're going to see what it's like, and let me know if you've tried an exercise program and what it was. We're gonna try the diamond cutter. I haven't messed with this before, but I'm just curious to see what it's all about. All right, took the kiddo to bed. Let's give this a shot.
Why? See, the heart rate's already going up. Look at her, she's trembling. On the next inhalation, reach for the sky, touchdown. And when you get there, really get some height. Exhale, take it down. Diamond cutter. Push those thumbs and index fingers together. Inhale, take it back. Out to a T. Get strong. Then jump back just now. At ease. I'll tell you what, these guys are engaging. The heart rates are already going. Now, bring your feet together. Flex your quads. Flex your glutes. Grab the ball. Inhale, up into touchdown. Get some height here. Exhale, drop the right and scrape the left. Awesome. Open up that whole side there. Try to get a little bit more length. Inhale, reach to the left. Bring it down. Diamond cutter. Take it back. Arms out to a T. Make some noise. Awesome energy. Attention. Back just now. Oh. I said ready. You said ready. Ready. Hit it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 1, 10.
My arm popped.
Exhale. Reach out and grab the ball. Now, drop the ball. I want you to grab dumbbells. We're going to work our lower pecs here. Take a deep breath in. With resistance, take it back. Exhale, pull it through. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath. Pull it through, counting up. 3, 2, 2. Good job. Pull it through. 3, 2, 3. Great job. Crunch. Here we go. Crunch. Last one. We're going to hold it here. Crunch and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sweep it through.
Good Lord.
All right. To make it more challenging, I can always open up, bring my biceps towards my rib cage, or interlace my fingers. That's how it goes. I'm actually going to take it to another modification, lower my knee right here. Deep breath. We're going to explode out of this in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Explode. Woo. That's right. Deep breath. Inhale, reach. Now go with some gimme. Reach to the left. Right. Left. Right. Diamond cutter. Arms are getting heavy, huh? Inhale, take it back. Arms out to a teammate's no! Then jump back just now. Alrighty, get some water.
Oh, get some water.
Good job.
That one I can do.
Pick that foot off the ground. Revolutionary group here at DDP. Now, what you're going to do is lower that foot. Try not to let it hit. Inhale, lift and flex that quad. Exhale, crunch that knee to the elbow. You say, get some length. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and flex. Crunch. Good job. Lift. Crunch. Good job. Get some length here now. Lower. Lift. Crunch. Good job. Lower. Lift and flex. Crunch and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and stretch. Coming back. 5, 4, 3. All right. Got to do a little showstopper. This is like the wrestling section. Little HBK here. Grab the cables and pull them. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze them. Deep breath in. Counting up. 3, 2, 2. Inhale. Pull it. 3, 2, 3. 2 more. Pull it. 3, 2, 4. Last one. Pull it. 3, 2, 5. Deep breath in. Exhale, reverse roll. Deep breath. Exhale, come right in the runner's lunge. Remember, have your toes curled. If you want to put your hands semi-supporting lunge, that's cool. But if you want to take it to another level, but do the same thing. With this other hand here, try to build the strength in your left shoulder. My wrist isn't that good, so I'm only gonna do this. Deep breath. Count me down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jesus.
I say ready, you say ready, ready? And home. Take it down. 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your knees off the ground. 10. Now put it back down. Put it back down. Switch it. Do what works for you.
Am I glistening? Oh my god. I didn't even do the full hour. That was the first time I had messed with that disc. It's disc number 3. And the first workout that I had done was 10 minutes. And I did the whole thing. It was gassed. This one, I didn't even do the whole thing. I did, I tried to do what I could, but there were times when I just like sat out of it, which I know is not the ideal way to do it, but it's a work in progress. I'm trying to get it done, but oh my god. I feel grossly out of shape. DDP's a 60-year-old man running circles around me, but he was a wrestler after all, not a fat tub like I was for a long period of time, so it's time to, actually we're going to go take a shower, we're going to get some sleep, and there'll be a morning weigh-in, so we'll see how that goes. $269.8. So 269.8 was awesome to see that 2.6 starting on the scale again, and that means with the 269 that I'm 0.8 away from being down 25 pounds in 2 months. Basically not doing it the way most people do it, whereas maybe they have the time and they have the equipment to be able to grind out a bigger number, or they're eating far less, or they're eating far healthier. I'm eating healthier and I'm eating less, but occasionally some pitfalls will come in where you have to eat bad. So I've been trying to find a counterbalance of that, where I'm eating healthier, eating less, and it's showing. It's showing because after the downside of losing almost like less than a pound in the past week and being at 273, seeing a 269 on the scale is awesome. So I'll take that as a win. That basically means that the exercise program, eating less, is getting it done. Obviously, what everyone has told you, eat less, get on exercise, like any doctor will tell you, will actually help you lose weight. But it actually shows results this time for me, which is, I can't remember being in a situation where I've had that before. I'm one of those people that likes to pick up a guitar and immediately start playing without the practicing. And that's the same way going to diet. It's like, well, I'm eating better, so I should lose weight, right? It's not really how it works. But the DDP program, and just to clarify, that you may have seen that you watched on the video, is that when you're pushing out, you're using something called dynamic resistance. You're not using weights. You're pushing out. So when you push out, you're pushing out like with all the resistance you have in your muscles, and it works. I'm feeling stuff in muscles I didn't know I had today. It's just more finding a routine to be able to do that daily. I'm also looking into exercise equipment and different vitamins and fish oil because I ran out of those. So just trying to find my place in the world, but 269.8 is awesome. And thank you guys for sticking along with me for this, 8 weeks now, this 2 months. It's been awesome reading your comments. I read and respond to every comment. It's been incredible. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description. You can throw a few bucks. If you want to buy a t-shirt, there's a link in the description for that. But thank you guys so much for your continued support, and I greatly appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you next week.